what's your message to the leaders of those countries about Chinese electric vehicles dominating the market?
I think I would not say it's dominating the market. I would say it's just to bring more diversity to the local customer.
As China controls more than 70% of the world market for EV batteries, there are significant geopolitical issues with US and EU. So how does China's dominance impact global EV competition and the future of electric vehicles? Shockingly, the production of electric vehicles is changing due to this dominance, as every region competes to become the leader in this important industry. The need to safeguard scientific developments, preserve economic advantage, and secure supply lines is the root cause of the geopolitical crisis. Geopolitical tensions, technological competition, and economic interests all play a complex role in the conflict between the US, EU, and China about the EV production process. Energy independence, technological innovation, and economic supremacy are the driving forces behind each region's attempts to establish dominance in the rapidly expanding electric car market. Interestingly, there's curiosity in the Biden administration's belief that American automakers can adjust to higher taxes on goods made in China amid the intense dash towards an electric future. However, the growing expense of EVs casts a shadow over the ideal of mainstream electric transportation as cars and drivers embrace sustainability. Fueling the flames are political tensions between the United States and China, specifically in relation to EV battery production and supply networks. Tensions have increased following President Joe Biden's declaration of a 100% tariff on electric automobiles manufactured in China. The effect stretched the manufacturing floors to auto showrooms as both countries negotiate their technological and political aspirations. The amended EV tax credit requirements by the Biden administration mark a dramatic change, demanding cars to break their connections with Beijing-affiliated suppliers or face disqualification. Navigating the complex web of US-China relations in the electric car space will be difficult. What, in your opinion, can automakers do to adjust to this dynamic environment? These laws are more than simply bumps. Previous Treasury Department standards, which were centered on home production, excluded a large number of automobiles from South Korean, Japanese, and European manufacturers. Compared to the wide range of vehicles available on the market, only a small number of electric and plug-in hybrid cars are now eligible for the EV tax credit. The catch is that automakers have a 2-year window to comply with laws on difficult-to-trace battery components, even though the rules give them some space. Another curve in the works will be the prohibition against obtaining vital minerals or battery parts from foreign entities of concern, such as China, come 2024 and 2025. In fact, the vital component of the puzzle is the Biden administration's climate policy, which depends on encouraging the use of electric vehicles, and the tax credit, which could save an EV sticker price by $7,500. However, the introduction of domestic content requirements has thrown a curveball, casting doubt on the effectiveness of any gains made in efforts to lessen dependency on the Chinese EV supply chain. Biden officials, however, continue to be optimistic about the industry's resilience and point to significant investments in brand new American manufacturing plants. China, the EV industry, and American automakers are poised for a high-stakes battle amidst the complexity of international collaboration and trade conflicts. However, both sides voiced concerns about the need for further time to remove Chinese components from their supply chains despite large expenditures in growing US businesses. Want to know the most recent rumor regarding the joint venture in China? The massive American car maker Ford Motor defends its joint venture with contemporary Amprex Technology Co. in China, highlighting how crucial it is to the country's ability to produce next-generation batteries. Further tension in the context of international trade is created when the Chinese Ministry of Commerce criticizes American laws as discriminatory and the breach of WTO norms. The Biden administration began with a daring move that escalated the trade war to new heights: additional taxes on electric automobiles made in China. This calculated move to protect American producers from low-cost imports has the potential to tip the EV market's balance. Keep in mind that fallout as these tariffs are expected to increase the price of Chinese electric vehicles and may even lead to retaliatory actions from China. Not only that, but tariff increases on vital parts like silicon, steel, aluminum, lithium batteries, solar cells, and semiconductors add even more levels of complexity and cause problems throughout the electric vehicle supply chain. The future of the EV industry is at risk in the thrilling tale of trade disputes and technological advancement. Will cooperation win out over opposition? As the struggle for leadership in the EV market continues, only time will tell. China maintains its unmatched control over the global EV market in the face of geopolitical concerns and technological advancements. Considering the first quarter of 2024, China continues to dominate the world in EV sales, capturing a sizable portion of the market against a backdrop of towering skyscrapers and busy city streets. However, this is a narrative of ambition, creativity, and the constant desire for sustainable transportation solutions rather than simply a story of figures and facts. The global automobiles industry was rocked by China's market's startling 31% year-over-year increase in the fast-paced world of electric vehicles. The true magic, however, is found in the numbers. China has a significant impact on the EV market, with BEVs leading the way with an amazing 64% of global sales and PHEVs behind closely at 36%. However, China's strength is not limited to sales figures. It also includes its top EV battery producers, where brands like BYD and contemporary Amperex technology are well known, one charge at a time. These businesses are creating the transportation of the future, not simply batteries. So guys, how are these global tensions shaking up the EV market? It's not easy to navigate the EV market though. Notwithstanding China's high goals, difficulties remain. There were obstacles in the way of attempts to enter the US market, and political attention caused plans for EV battery manufacturing to be postponed. Yet in the middle of the chaos, inventive sparks kindle hope for the future. Consider the Chilean battery, the newest innovation in Amperex technology, which promises increased efficiency and a range of more than 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. It's a game changer, not simply a battery. But that's not where the narrative ends. China is pushing OEMs to push the limits of economy and innovation in order to reduce reliance on oil imports, and its commitment to sustainable transportation goes beyond just selling cars. But despite the drive for advancement, difficulties remain significant. Additionally, overproduction poses a serious danger to American EV manufacturers by flooding international markets with cheap cars. The global supply chain for EV batteries is changing as the world watches due to geopolitical tensions between the United States and China, though not without their own set of difficulties. South Korean businesses stand out as competitive options. In an attempt to take advantage of the growing electric vehicle industry, Japanese corporations are changing their strategies and expanding the manufacturing of battery materials in North America. This tactical change corresponds with the US's drive to strengthen its domestic EV supply chain, which is being supported by a number of incentive programs meant to attract additional capital. Though these policies encourage the restructuring of industrial chains, they might not be enough to provide the US EV and battery manufacturing sectors true competitiveness. The long-term sustainability of US manufacturing is in fact in danger, as Washington's goals face significant obstacles, chief among them being price competitiveness. Not only is market share at stake in this continuous battle, but the future of sustainable transportation is also at stake. As these regions vie for leadership, their strategies and responses will significantly impact the global EV market, influencing everything from production costs to technical innovations and ultimately the pace at which the world transitions to a more sustainable future. What is the likely consequence of current international conflicts on the development of electric vehicles and sustainable modes of transportation? Post your ideas in the comment section below. If you thought this conversation was informative, please remember to like, share and subscribe for more updates on how the world of electric vehicles is changing.